Great recipes start with Odlums. Proud sponsors of Catherine Layden on Ireland AM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, if you're still looking for a chocolate hit after the Easter, no, you're not really, are you? Then look no further, because this morning we have a mouth-watering recipe
for orange and chocolate cake.
Catherine's going to join us now, and you've just introduced your own item there, effectively.
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's too much chocolate left.
Well, if you have 6 ounces of chocolate for the ganache or the icing, OK? If not, use a combination of the leftover Easter eggs
and
regular.
Catherine?
Ganache is just cream and chocolate. So in here I've brought almost to the boil my 170 ml of fresh cream. OK, that's a small carton of fresh cream. And I'm just adding to that my chocolate, which hopefully will be melted by the time we're decorating the cake.
And you're using the dark chocolate for that?
Yes, but you could use a combination of the milk and the dark, or all milk.
The dark is nice, though, isn't it?
I like the dark, I have to say. Now, into a bowl, you put your...
sugar.
I'm trying to think of how much sugar I have here.
A small bowl of it.
It's about 300 grams, is it?
No, it's not 300 grams. I have a blank.
200, 250?
5 ounces, 150 grams.
Right, OK, there you go.
Sugar, OK?
Or a small bowl.
And to that, I'm adding 4 eggs. Now, I'm making a Genoese sponge today, which means instead of butter, we're using oil, OK? So what we do is we place the bowl over a saucepan of simmering hot water, and we put in our beater. And you beat over the heat until the mixture thickens.
Is that it there now?
That's it there now, yeah.
From that?
Yes.
Wow. And
that's after becoming that?
That, exactly. So you just beat until it thickens and is nice and creamy. OK?
That couldn't become
doubles
that.
the size, that's it. It does, with the heat, beating.
And come here, does the oil give it a different consistency to the butter?
It does, yeah. It gives a lighter consistency.
Oh, right, OK.
Yeah. Now, to that, I'm going to add my dry ingredients, first of all, or indeed half and half. Here I have my juice of an orange, a few drops of orange essence, and the rind of 2 oranges, to which I'm going to add 100 ml of sunflower oil. OK?
OK, so
we're going to add that in a moment with the dry ingredients. And here I have 7 ounces of our cream plain flour.
You're sieving it?
Yes. I'm also adding 2 ounces of cocoa. OK? And 1 rounded teaspoonful of baking powder.
OK.
So we just tip all this in on top of that thick mixture. Now, what I like to do is fold roughly half of it in first of all, OK? Now, for folding, a large metal spoon, and you cut through the mixture, folding it over and over. Now, the reason we fold is to...
Keep the
it's
air
gorgeous. To keep the air in, exactly.
So
if I went beating that now, Mark, I'd actually beat out the air.
Now, chocolate cake can be very heavy anyway, unless you're careful with it. So it's important to keep the air in this, isn't it?
It is, to get a nice light mixture afterwards. So now there we have the first half in. We'll put another bit in now. And I'm going to add some of the liquid. So if you remember, in the liquid we have the orange rind, we have the orange juice, and we have the oil.
Is it important when you add that?
Pardon?
Is it important when you add that?
No, some people like to add all the flour first of all. But if you're not pretty good at doing this, it helps if you put half the flour in first and then half the liquid. And you just gently stir. Now, I'm baking this in a deep 8-inch cake tin, and I've just lined the tin there in front with a greaseproof liner. I swear by them nowadays. Don't have to go lining the tins, just... Now, gently yet briskly.
So is that now done? That's going into the tin now,
Going into the tin now in a minute when we get the rest of
I know you need to be gentle with the counter, but you need to be thorough as well.
Be very thorough. You don't want any pockets of flour left at the bottom. And I'll show you a tip for that now in just a minute. There we have the remaining dry ingredients. We'll just tip them in. Now my finger will be all black.
And when are we putting the chocolate in?
Very
like the
end.
leftover Easter eggs? Just before you put it into the tin.
And thanks for reminding me.
Sitting here. It's sitting here because I'm nearly going to have some. That's why I'm reminding you. Oh, there we go.
Add that in as well. And we just fold
So
this through.
if you have 1 or 2 eggs left over, break them up
and add them. In fact, I have a confession to make.
What?
I forgot the chocolate in the one we have in the oven.
Oh. Well, you didn't have to tell anyone.
No, I had to be honest with you. So
is there chocolate Easter eggs in these ones?
There are in some of them. In this one, yeah, there are, yeah.
Not that one.
No, I forgot them as well. Now, so you'd be tasting the one with the chocolate in it. Now, with that done, now, which goes to show, Alan, that you can also make this cake if you don't have any chocolate left.
I was going to say that. If you don't have any Easter eggs left, it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
There's enough going on.
OK,
God
now,
almighty.
To make sure that you've no loose pockets of flour, just take your spatula and scoop it around. And this goes in for about 45 minutes into the central position of the oven. How's that one doing, Alan?
It looks like it's ready. Will I take it out?
Do, please.
And you're...
Now, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, that's done. Look at that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How long does it go
Now,
for,
you just
Catherine?
leave that sitting in the tin for about 10 minutes. Then you turn it out and you let it go cold.
Oh,
Okay?
really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about this one, right? I was going, what? Would it not be a bit gooey?
No.
How long does that go in for?
About 40 minutes.
40 minutes, okay.
Okay.
What heat?
At 160, 350, gas mark 4, okay?
Okay.
So
Now,
there you
just
go.
leave
So
that aside
that's
for a
got,
minute.
yeah, you need to... So this is the one you've let go cold.
That's right.
And
now,
what... You're adding the ganache
finally
now.
we're going to add the ganache.
Now, I don't
So-
know if it's melted. Has it melted?
Well, if it hasn't, you're going to have to eat the other one. But it has melted.
It's all going well this morning, isn't
Very
it?
well, yeah. Here we go.
No, that's not
cream and
melted
it's
enough.
It is
Complicated
melted.
enough, though, Catherine, isn't it?
There are a few stages involved.
Yeah.
There are, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to keep a couple of balls.
But the one thing, yeah, the balls in the air. Now you just mix it.
As opposed to making a...
Of it, exactly.
Oh,
Now-
that's coming together now like that, yeah.
Now you see.
Don't you doubt
Yeah,
her.
doubting her.
Thomas
Doubting
has
her.
here.
I was doubting her.
Now,
Gucci, give him a bite there. He's slagging Mammy.
second is out, mammy. Yep.
Okay.
Now,
Go on, Mark, taste it there.
Okay.
there, Mark.
Because that's what you do now. You pour it over it.
You pour it over it.
There's no Easter eggs in that one, but I think there's enough chocolate in it. Is it very rich?
Oh, it is very rich.
Funnily enough, I wouldn't normally eat chocolate cake.
Would you not?
No, I'm not mad about chocolate, but because it's yours, I will, obviously.
Mark.
Because I find them too heavy.
I appreciate that. Well, they are quite rich, I have to say.
No, I love chocolate, but not chocolate
So
cake.
you just pour it over like that, put it around the sides, let it go hard, bit of orange rind on the top of
and
it.
the job is oxo.
As they say.
Did you ever hear that? The job is oxo.
Catherine, thank you very
My
much for that.
pleasure.
It looks gorgeous. You carry on there now
Yeah.
and finish that off, but we see the finished product there. It does look beautiful. It really does. Thank you so much.
Be Start with Odlums, proud sponsors of Catherine Leyden on Ireland AM.